Yo guys, how's it going? It's your boy BurtCrown88 coming to the YouTube video, and today is going to be the nominees for Team of the Year. They dropped a list of players that might be Team of the Year. We can kind of go over and talk about who is going to be Team of the Year, who's not going to be Team of the Year. I'll show some stats on why, points on why, and we'll go from there. But I also have an X Factor pack. So I'm going to start this video off with an X Factor pack, hoping that maybe I can pull somebody that might be a Team of the Year. Do we get lucky? Do we not get lucky? I'm looking for Drew Doughty or Cale Makar, obviously. Vince Dunn wouldn't be bad as a pull. I probably wouldn't take him because he's a low risk at Team of the Year. But because he has the second most points, like it's up in the air. Let's see if he's on the list. But let's get into the X Factor pack, the Team of the Year pack, and then the stats on this year, guys. So I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget in the comment section down below what you think about the Team of the Year nominees. Let's get into it, guys. This is what we're going to do. We are going to pull Cale Makar or Drew Doughty. Either way, we are getting one of them right here. It's an absolute must. I will not accept anything else, boys. Nothing else. All right, here we go. Drew Doughty, Cale Makar. It's all we want. It's all we believe in. It's all we need. Number 2 is not Cale Makar or Drew Doughty. Number 1 is not Cale Makar or Drew Doughty. This is going to be bad. Okay, number 3, best for last. Best for last. Let's go. Best for last. Best for last. Best for last. Let's go. Let's go, boys. So excited. Okay, I'm going to be very biased now because I got Cale Makar's X Factor card. So we're going to think Cale Makar's going to get it. But let's go over a couple of things, like the Team of the Year nominees. Right? We got our Team of the Year. We got our nominees. We got everything we need to know. The winning players, all winning players will be given sticks, skates, gloves, all that fun stuff. But who are they? That's what we're worried about, and that's what we're wondering about the most, right? We'll start with the goalies because it's the least amount. We have Georgiev, Soros, Hallenbach, Allmark, Shesterkin, and Sorokin. In my opinion, this one is Allmark all day. What he did last year with Boston is unbelievable, and he's still playing great this year. I think it's Allmark all day when it comes to the goaltending. We'll have to wait and see, but I think that's where it lies. With your opinion, guys, in the comment section down below, let me hear who you think your goalie is. And then when it comes to defense, we got Montour, Carlson, Hughes, Makar, Morrissey, Dahlin, McAvoy, Fox, Yossi, Hamilton, Heiskanen, and Vince Dunn made the list. The reason that's so important is because Vince Dunn is second in points right now for defensemen. So with him making that list, could he be the second defenseman? Right? It's up in the air, but his X Factor is going for super cheap right now. I've seen one sell for $79,000 on the market. So if you could get one, it might be worth taking a shot. But who I have here for defensemen is Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar. And the reason I have Cale Makar is because I just pulled his X Factor. He's a right-handed defenseman, and I don't think they do two lefties, even though Vince Dunn is second in points. Now the other one that it could be is Erik Karlsson. He was your Norris winner, and that always, can take a factor in it. But for me, it's Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar, biased on having both of their X Factors and keeping Team of the Year cheap for me. And then the biggest one, the forwards, we got Ovechkin, Pasternak, Robertson, Rantanen, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Austin Matthews, Elias Pettersson, Kirill Kaprizov, Mitch Marner. Gotta love seeing Mitchell's name on there. He's not going to get it, but I love seeing Mitch's name on there. Sidney Crosby, Braden Point, Jack Eichel, Leon Draisaitl, Nathan McKinnon, Tage Thompson, another one that, there's a beautiful hype name right there, Tage Thompson. Everyone would love to see a card like that pop up, but again, not going to happen. Connor McDavid, Jack Hughes, Matthew Tkachuk. The people have given up on Matthew Tkachuk getting a Team of the Year card as he's just flooded the X Factor market. You go to the X Factor market right now, and Matthew Tkachuk is everywhere. So people are giving up on him. Nikita Kucherov and Tim Stützle. In this situation, I think it's going to be Nathan McKinnon, Connor McDavid, and Nikita Kucherov. And we're going to go look at the stats now, and I can show you why I'm thinking those players. But those are the three I think are safe bets. Kucherov, McKinnon, and McDavid are going to be hitting Team of the Year, in my opinion. Again, leave in the comment section down below. After you see these stats, what do you think? So here, what we got here is the stats on January to January, right? January to current date. and that has Nathan MacKinnon at 135 points, putting him in first in all the points of all the players playing in the NHL. So Nathan MacKinnon is a hard lock for me. Connor McDavid has 129 points. That, again, is another hard lock for me. Connor McDavid and Nathan MacKinnon are popular players, widely known across the NHL and widely popular in the Hut community. So those two are a lock. And then third comes in with Nikita Kucherov at 221. He is beating out Pasternak by 8 points. I have Kucherov taking that third spot because of that. The only defenseman on this list is Quinn Hughes at 91 points. So he's pretty much a lock in my opinion. He is just as much as a lock as MacKinnon and McDavid. And then the next defenseman is just off here by about 20 points. And that's Vince Dunn. And Vince Dunn has Cale Makar beat by 3 points. So Vince Dunn is the second highest pointed defenseman. We'll have to wait and see how everything shapes up and how everything goes. But I think Cale Makar gets it because he's a righty and he's third most in points. I would love Vince Dunn to get it. It would absolutely skyrocket his X Factor card for anyone that's bought it cheap. And it would be a different name. And I would just love to see a different name. Because we've had the same names over and over and over and over again. And I would love if we could just get, you know how nice it would be to have Vince Dunn and Erik Karlsson as your team of the years. It's not going to be popular. People want Quinn Hughes. People want Cale Makar because they have their X Factors powered all the way up. But it would be nice to see those different names because then you would keep Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar on your team and then you would add Vince Dunn and Erik Karlsson and it would just be so much more fun. But we know it's going to probably be Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar, or Quinn Hughes and Erik Karlsson. You can kind of, do we rule out Cale Makar because we know he's going to get a 99 quest card? Or do we just say they're going to give him 100,000,099 overall cards because he's the EA cover boy? And then McDavid, MacKinnon, they're easy picks, and Kucherov is second in points. But there is the points, guys, if you are wondering. That is how I came to everything on my predictions. This is January 1st to now. To right now. So that is how that is laid out, and that is the points you can use in your predictions of who you think. I think it's going to be MacKinnon, McDavid, and Kucherov. It has to be. And as we know, Draisaitl fell off. Jack Hughes is there, but is just not there enough. And Nylander had a heck of a start this year. He's had so many point streaks going. But again, I just don't think William Nylander had a good enough year and a good enough point numbers. As you can tell, 93 points to 121. How do you take him, right? And now before we get out of here, guys, the female list, I'm not going to say half of these names because I'm going to butcher them all, and I do not want to butcher their names. But we got Sarah Filler, Poulin, Clark, Spooner, Heisey, Hillary Knight, Sarah Nurse, Keller, Hurakovsky. We got a lot of good names here. In my opinion, Hillary Knight being the biggest out of this entire list would be the most likely to build and to use if she is a team of the year player, which she will most likely be. Go grab her X Factor if you wanted, but more or less you're hoping to pull it and build it up if you want to keep it cheap. But I feel like these cards will be cheaper to buy than to build, so keep your eye out for that. But these are the team of the year nominees, guys. There's the women's nominees and there is the men's nominees. I'm excited it's here. Now Friday needs to come as quick as possible. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Super excited about these cards. I am ready. I hope you are ready. And leave in the comment section down below what you're thinking about it and how do you like the names. There's a lot of names in there that just aren't going to happen, so don't get excited about it. Matthews not going to happen. Marner not going to happen. Jack Eichel not going to happen. Jack Hughes not going to happen. Matthew Tkachuk not going to happen. It is isolated to the top group, and we already know who they are. But thank you guys for watching. Leave in the comment section what you think. And until next time, ciao, ciao, guys.